What's up, guys? This is Ghetto Kaiba here. A lot of people didn't know that I am a golf player. I played 4 years in high school. I was all city. And I played 2 years in junior college. And so I played on the MJCAA tour for both college years. So without further ado, I'd like to give you a tip that will save you a lot of strokes. And the tip is going to be chipping around the green. If you shoot in the 90s, you can lower your score by about 7 strokes in 1 week if you work on the chip shot around the green. Most people that shoot in the 90s, they make good contact with 2 shots and they end up chipping and 2-putting in most cases. It don't matter how far you hit the ball or how well you hit the ball. If you chip and 2-putt, you're well on your way to 100. And what this tip is going to do is to help you get a little more consistent with the chipping. Most people, when they chip the ball, you see some people with crazy moves where they're picking the club up with their hand, and ultimately the hands get ahead of their arm and it results in a chili dip or a thin shot. Or you'll see the people taking the club back, and by the time on a downswing it gets like this, the club is ahead of the arm, and this is a death move. Or you'll see people chipping, and at some point they re-grip the club and they don't maintain the same grip pressure. Now, I'm one of those field golfers. I don't like to think too much. And so with this little tip, it's going to force you to take the club back with your left shoulder, not your hands, not your hips. You don't want to move your body. It's going to put you in a position where you take the club back with your left shoulder if you're right-handed. It's all right shoulder, and once you take it back right, you'll be able to see the muscle right here on your forearm protruding. See it? It's not now, but now you'll see it protruding and flexing. Now, what the first thing we have to do to eliminate unnecessary movement and to force you to bring the club straight back through without the reverse hinge, it deals with a very strong grip in your left hand. So let's place it here. The grip in the left hand is so strong that I can see at least 3 knuckles. I can see 2 or 3 knuckles at address. And here's the flex forearm I told you about. All right. You got it real strong in your left hand. The club, the grip is very strong where you can see 2 to 3 knuckles. You'll see here the V in my left hand. Let's get it straight. The V in my left hand is pointed directly at my right shoulder. You take your right hand, grip it in your fingers as well, and the right hand is just on the club, just for the ride. And this places you in a position where you have to take the club back with your left shoulder. With your left shoulder. Like you're sitting down on a bar stool. If you can get this move where it's just your left shoulder, it forces everything to work together without you worrying about a reverse hinge on your chip shot. If you work on this shot and you shoot in the 90s, once you get the feel of it, the only thing you'll have to do is to control the roll. Whether you want to chip the ball, you want it to be in the air 30% of the way, or you want it to roll to the hole, or you want it in the air 50% and you want it to roll the other 50. If you get that move down, it'll place you in a position where you can make better contact with those short chip and pitch shots, and it prevents the grip pressure from changing in your swing, and it prevents a reverse hinge. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.